If you think of worming like an undesirable chore, that's exactly what it will be for both you and your horse. Many people think that worming is something that a horse should just do, and they force the wormer upon the horse. This makes the horse think the experience is unpleasant, if not downright terrifying, and leads to many troubles. In this video, we will look at how to teach your horse a proper worming behavior, make it a pleasant experience for them and for you. The first step of the process begins with simple targeting. We hold the wormer out and click and treat the horse for targeting the wormer with their nose. As they get more and more confident about targeting, we start to increase our criteria and hold out for them to do something a little bit more. Maybe it starts with them touching it with their lips, or maybe keeping their nose on the wormer for a longer period of time. No matter what your horse offers, it's important to remember to be fair about your criteria. If you raise your criteria too quickly and hold too stringent of a level, your horse will quickly become discouraged and stop offering behaviors. What you will find, especially when shaping a self-guided behavior like this one, is that even if you continue clicking at the same criteria level, your horse will naturally start to offer you more and more behaviors as they get more and more confident about knowing what it is that you are asking for. In this section, I have begun to raise my criteria, asking for Koa to keep the wormer in her mouth for a longer and longer duration in order to earn a click and a treat. She's begun nibbling on the end of it, which I don't mind at all. In fact, I take it as a very positive sign because it means that she's confident about what she's doing and comfortable enough to start exploring the wormer with her mouth. It is okay for the horse to not meet the criteria on every single try. For whatever reason, Koa decided on this try to start licking my hand. This may be because she got distracted, it may be because she wanted to try something else, or it might be that the taste of the wormer got to her. Either way, I turned my back to let her know that that's not the game that we were playing. And then she quickly gave another good try and earned a click and a treat. As you can see, Koa was soon offering to hold the wormer in her mouth for a really extended period of time, and I decided it was time for the next step, to actually squirt the wormer into her mouth. If you've done all the preparation correctly and let the horse really discover this process for themselves, the actual squirting of the wormer shouldn't be a very big deal at all. As you can see, Koa is very intrigued by the taste, but she's still able to take a treat from my hand when I click her. It's important to note that you shouldn't give wormer to a horse while they have food in their mouth because there is some risk of choking. This would be an easy point to throw your wormer in the trash and say, "Success! We're done for the day, got the horse worm, that's all there is to it." The danger with doing that is that you can't be sure that the horse had a pleasant experience, and you can't be sure that the worming will be any easier next time than it was this time. It may in fact be worse if they didn't have a pleasant experience with the wormer. So what I do is go back and work through all the stages again, but more quickly, just starting with initial targeting. Koa is a little bit distracted by everything that's going on, by the wormer in her mouth, by the intense taste, but she quickly gets back to it, offering me the target that I'm looking for. By working back through these steps, we ensure that she understands the behavior and will be able to offer it to us easily, willingly, and maybe even excitedly next time around. I think it's important to note here that I didn't switch to something new and tasty or extra delicious. There's no molasses in the wormer squirter now. It's still the same wormer as before. Because we took the time to develop the behavior fully, that's not an issue. Now, if your horse was skeptical about the taste of the wormer, you could of course start this with an empty wormer filled with molasses or honey or something like that to get them to learn the behavior, and then move on to real wormer, and that would be just fine. In fact, this is often a good strategy, especially with a horse that has had poor worming experiences in the past. I hope that you've enjoyed this demonstration of how to turn an often unpleasant task into an easily offered behavior. Remember that these same principles can be applied to taking shots, having feet trimmed, having legs wrapped, or any number of other situations. Thanks for watching, best of luck, and go have fun with your horses.